Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to make an infinity scarf. So an infinity scarf is one that is in a continuous circle and you just wrap it once or twice around your neck. Keeps you snuggy warm. You can do lightweight ones for the summer. Now this one just takes one skein, one ball of Aran weight or worsted weight yarn, about 100 grams in, and you can find that anywhere online or in your local shop. So this is a beginner infinity scarf. It uses just one stitch and is just made up of a spiral that goes round and round and is very easy to work. Now, it would take me a long time to demonstrate 150 stitches, so we're going to start on a small sample version and I'll talk you through step by step how to do this. So this is a beginner video. So I've chosen to use, it's a lovely yarn from Lion brand and it's called Wool Ease, and it's a Aran weight, worsted weight yarn, and it's very nice to work with, and it's got a slightly mild colourway to it, really attractive. So let's find the beginning of my yarn here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a slip stitch, wrap the yarn round your two fingers and then tuck a loop between your two fingers and pull the loop through to create a slip stitch. Or if you know how to do a slip stitch already, just do it the way that you're used to. So there we go. In this instance, I've got a 5mm hook to demonstrate. That will give us a nice soft open stitch. Pop the loop on the hook and draw the slip knot up until your loop can slide up and down. You don't want it too tight. Then you're going to hold your work like this. Put your thumb and your second finger just under the knot. Hook the yarn over your index finger and capture the working yarn underneath your pinky and your ring finger. Let me show you that again. So put your index finger under the working yarn, thumb and middle finger just below the knot, trap the working yarn underneath the other two fingers. And we're going to start off by creating a chain stitch. And in the big version, you'll want it as long as you like really, but 150 stitches with this weight wool was what I used to make my infinity scarf. I'm going to do 30. Now to do a chain stitch, we're going to do yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And you can see that's creating 1-2 stitches. As you do your yarn over, pull through, you can trap that loop with the index finger of your dominant hand, your right hand, and then move your thumb and finger up. As you get more confident, you can do maybe 2 chain, one after the other. And before you move your thumb and your middle finger up to support your work. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So I've done 3 there. Yarn over, pull through. Now you'll find that if you relax, you'll get into a rhythm. So this will become quite relaxing. You don't want to tighten your hands up. You don't want this first chain to be too tight. Nice and relaxed. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Move your thumb and your middle finger up your work. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And I'm going to stop just there and make a mini infinity scarf to show you exactly what to do. Now, to make this a beginner tutorial, we are not going to join our round at the moment because it's easy to get it twisted, particularly when you have 150 stitches. We are going to work our foundation chain, our foundation row going this way, and then we're going to join our work to create the ring. So the stitch we're going to use is called a half double crochet, and that's in the US term. That would be called, in the UK term, a half treble. This is going to be a half double. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to yarn over first before we insert the hook. I'm then going to count 2 stitches, one from this loop that's on the hook, 1, 2, and I'm going to put my hook into the 3rd chain. And the best thing to do is to put it into this V here and capture 2 strands from the chain onto your hook. Then we're going to do a yarn over, pull through, so we have 3 loops on our hook, and then yarn over and pull through all 3, just so. Let's do one, and we're going to do one in every single stitch. So the rhythm is yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. So that is creating each of these stitches that you can see here, with the band on the top and the sloping bit on the left. So yarn over, find the next stitch, insert it into the V, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through. You're going to work in the same way all the way along your chain. Now this is obviously with 150 stitches for the large version, not the sample version. It's actually going to take you quite a long time, but that's okay. You can do this scarf over several evenings. You'll see in the description below, I'm going to put all the instructions for the whole of this infinity scarf so that you have this to hand. You can copy it out onto a piece of paper, have it to hand so that you can even write out the half double crochet instruction. Much the best way is to keep it in front of you. You can see I'm also using my middle finger to help me find the place exactly where I want to poke the hook, so that I'm going to have a very neat edge. Just get a bit more yarn here. Yarn over, yarn in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Now I'm just going to finish off this bit, stop the video, and then return when I've got to the end of the row. So I've reached the last 2 stitches, so we'll just complete those and I'll show you how to join your round with a slip stitch. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over and into the last stitch here. And there we've completed our first round. Now yours is going to be, you know, however many times longer than this is. So we can now easily find our beginning, and without twisting it, we can join together with the beginning of the row here. Now we need to do this the right way round so that we're always working with the inside actually on the inside of our work, and we'll join this part of this bottom part right at the end with this tail. We'll just put a couple of stitches in here with our needle just to tidy up, but this I have found is the easiest way to ensure that we don't get our work twisted. It's very infuriating if you can't see exactly where to join it, and this is much the easiest way of doing it. So with your work facing you, with the stitches that you've done facing you, you're going to find this first stitch here. Hope you can see that. And we're going to do a slip stitch. So go back to holding your work like we did before, like this. Becomes a bit fiddly, this bit, but you only have to do it once because we're going to go around in a spiral. So we're going to put our hook into this first stitch here with the yarn behind. There we go. In there. Take yarn over, pull through that stitch and pull through the stitch that formed the last stitch of the round. So you can see we have joined into a ring. So this is a teeny tiny little scarf, no good to anybody apart from a mouse. From here on in, you're going to continue working in a spiral round and round without having to join at the end of each round. We're simply going to continue round. Now, therefore, our first stitch is just going to, we're not going to do a starting off stitch. We're just simply going to start, we're not going to create a side, if you like. We're just going to simply go straight in to our half double crochet, and we're going into the same stitch that we did our slip stitch in. So into the same stitch we're going to go in, and we're going to capture those top two stitches, so top two loops each time. This will become apparent. Let's do the first one. Yarn in, same stitch as before, exactly the same. Yarn over, yarn into both of these top loops of the stitch on the row below, yarn over, pull through and draw up, yarn over, pull through, yarn over into the top two loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all three loops on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all three loops on your hook. Now you can see more clearly how this is going to stack up. So I'm going to continue all the way around and meet you at the end of this round. Now we're nearly at the end of the second round, and you can see that I've just got a couple more stitches. There's the gap, and then I'm going to keep stitching to go to the third round. So in these last two stitches I've got yarn over into this stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over into that next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and I simply keep going round into that next stitch. Yarn over, keep going round and round, just like we did before. I will finish this seam here. As I said before, I'll just stitch that together at the end. And there we have it. That's exactly what you're going to do. I did about 14 rounds for my scarf here. So you can make it as wide as you, or as narrow as you like. But this didn't take a skein of yarn at all. And I don't think my mouse is going to be terribly pleased with their infinity scarf, but there we go. So I would continue round until I have done about 14 rows. And then when you've finished, you're simply going to do this. Rather than just cut off your yarn and then thread it through, I suggest to finish off, you do a single crochet. So single crochet is yarn in, yarn over, pull through. 2 or 3 times of that, yarn in, hook in, yarn over, pull through, hook in, yarn over, pull through. 2 or 3 times, do a few slip stitches, yarn in, yarn over, pull through, until the work has integrated, and then you're going to snip off your yarn and weave in your ends. Now, I've got lots of basic stitch videos, so I'll link to one of them in the description below. Please subscribe and give us a like and tell us how you get on with your first infinity scarf project. Thanks very much for watching. Take care.